Hi, today I'm talking with Dr. Tom from NaturalNet. Our topic today is constipation. Dr. Tom, what exactly is constipation, and are there any negative health problems associated with being constipated?
Constipation is certainly not a topic that a lot of people will talk about. And as a physician, of course, we hear it on an ongoing basis. And theoretically, there's a whole bunch of different definitions of what constipation means, and it means different things to different people. I've had patients say they're constipated if they're having 3 bowel movements a day because the quality of the stool, as far as they're concerned, is not complete and it doesn't feel right. And then there's other people who'll only have a bowel movement maybe once or twice a week, and they'll say, "Oh, I'm not constipated at all," and because my doctor told me that that's what's totally normal.
Right.
So, in our society, there's this wide definition of what it actually means. So by theoretically, what's supposed to happen if our physiology, our organ systems, our digestive system, our endocrine system, our immune system, et cetera, are working properly, is that after every significant amount of food, after each major meal, perhaps 2 or even 3 times a day, there's a natural peristaltic movement that moves the food that has been in your digestive system down lower. And then there's a reflex that goes back up to the nervous system that basically says there's more food coming. We need to basically evacuate the bowel to be able to, take the next meal that's coming. So theoretically, there should be that type of a movement. So it's normal to have 2 or 3 bowel movements, as I said, after each a meal. And if that doesn't happen, then by definition, I would consider that constipation. There's a number of different types of things that obviously needs to be looked at. Fiber is the most common type thing. Being adequately hydrated is extremely important. But most people who have constipation, and it's a problem, and it definitely does create problems other than the local irritation and bloating feeling that people will get, because a lot of the toxins that are in the waste matter that need to be released unfortunately get reabsorbed into the system. And they can create things like brain fog and a little sort of a dullness, and energy can be a little bit lower. So it is definitely a medical concern and needs to be looked at, because we need to be eliminating our waste on a very regular basis, because otherwise they just end up being stored in the body. So we need to look beyond hydration. We need to look beyond fiber, because very often, and especially in problematic constipation, there's a whole other number of factors that need to be looked at, and that's typically what we do.
That's good to know. Thanks, Dr. Tom.
You're welcome.